As a teacher, I've always believed that every child has an extraordinary amount of potential. In 30 years of teaching, I've never ever found any reason to doubt that, and it's perhaps perhaps the guiding principle. I've been at Excelr8 Learning since September, and I've had a really wonderful time here. I enjoy the work considerably, and it gives me a chance in a very individualised setting to further prove that point, that all children, given the right encouragement, the right environment to achieve success and to know they've achieved success and to build up their confidence, can really make fantastic progress. I've seen so much of that already in the last 4 months. I enjoy working here greatly. I'm also a school teacher in a mainstream school, and obviously I have a constant opportunity to compare the learning that goes on in a school and what takes place in a typical Excelr8 lesson. It's fun. The kids generally look forward to coming. There's a lovely atmosphere in the room. The small classes mean that you have a variety of children with a whole spectrum of needs and requirements. Some may be purely educational, some may be more social. It may just be a matter of confidence or shyness that needs to be overcome. It may be that some children are actually very, very good already, but a class of 30 in an ordinary school has not given them the ability to make the progress that their potential suggests they can do. What I like about the classes is that they are tailor-made to the child through the assessment process we go through and the constant continuous assessment that we keep up through our feedback at the end of every lesson and through the planning that we do, which builds on previous learning, looks at issues where the child has not succeeded or not quite accessed the topic, and you can go back and revisit it and really show them how they're making progress. The variety of lessons also means that the child doesn't get bored. We tend to have 4 or 5 different activities. Some may be technology based, some may be old-fashioned pen and pencil based. But with the right preparation, the teacher has the chance to mingle with the kids and give very focused attention to each child. One child may be working on a project or a task that requires them to be quiet and working hard for 15 minutes on their own, in which case I can go to another child and help out with a specific problem or issue. I can do a little bit of marking with them. I can point out issues, mistakes, and of course give them targets for improvement. And that is really the backbone of the work. It's always setting the next stage, the next point that they should be striving to get towards. And it's very, very important that the children, and I think the parents, because the parents can reinforce this at home, it's very important for them to know where they're going next and of course how to get there. It's a lovely, as I've said before, it's a lovely atmosphere in the room. Generally, we don't have the negative issues that you get in an ordinary classroom where you have 25, 30 children. And the studious ones, the quiet ones, the shy ones, or the ones who have difficulty and are perhaps not confident enough to express in front of their peers their confusion or lack of understanding. Here there is none of that peer pressure at all. There's of course no distraction, and this just creates a very nice ambience within the room. The children themselves begin to know each other. We will often have 2 classes going on at the same time. They'll meet over the the water jug, have a little chat, and just generally build up a nice social atmosphere as well. What is important to me is their success, the success of the children, not just academically, educationally, but also as young adults, as young people who are facing, you know, the huge challenge of education and all of the problems that involves.